Chazal tell us that the Yetzer Hara is 13 years older than the Yetzer Tov. And we are born till one reaches the age of Bar Mitzvah. The ruler is the Yetzer Hara. And then, when one becomes Bar Mitzvah, the Yetzer Tov could possibly take over. Why is that so? In order to understand this, we have to ask ourselves a question. We all talk about Yetzer Hara. What is the Yetzer Hara? Could understand, Yetzer Hara means a force in man to do evil. Chas v'shal. What you have Shamshon verherrscht, on the Pasuk, Ki Yitzalif Ram in Urov explains, we cannot save it. So children are not bad, but sometimes grown-ups are much worse than children. So what is Yetzer Hara? One of the great Bali Musa explains, Yetzer Hara is the force in man who wants to do, and we call it, in a typical American expression, his own thing. He doesn't want to be told. He doesn't want to restrict it. He's absolutely prepared to do good things too, but you don't tell me. Great Baal Musa once said, that starts mamish right after a child is born. And he describes it in a beautiful way. He says, take a real winter day, no central heating, cold. And you have a little baby, and the mother puts one blanket over the other. Child shouldn't feel cold. And she leaves the room and she comes back. And lo and behold, the blankets are in one corner of the bed, and the baby naked as Biomi Voldo in the other one. Says he, why? Says, because you don't limit me. I don't want to be restricted. That is Yetzer Hara. And as a matter of fact, Reb Shamshon of Hirsch expresses a very similar idea on the pasuk that I mentioned before. Yitzalif Odom Ra Mine Urov. Mine Urov, he explains, means this is an age where you shake off. Lenaer means to shake off all expressions. You want to be independent, you are obstinate, all things that one day will be marvelous. And then comes the Yetzer Tov. Before the rule of the Yetzer Tov, one concept that's not known. That's called submission. What changes by Bar Mitzvah? Submission. What does it mean, submission? Gemara tells us, known Gemara, that, matter of fact, the Yan Shel Shlomo learns it from there. The Gemara doesn't say it directly. But one makes a great suda by a Bar Mitzvah. Because Rav Yosef, who as well known, was a blind person. When he heard that he's in mechuyev mitzvahs, even though he's blind, he made a yontif. Why? Because Godel ha-mitzuvah ve'oseh misheinu mitzuvah ve'oseh. The world at large has an idea of the volunteer. What's a volunteer? As the Gemara says, Hayom oseh kach, mocha oseh kach. I want to do it, as long as you don't tell me to do it. Then comes the age of 13 bar mitzvah. You are a mitzvah ve'oseh. Mitzvah means you have to. So Rav Glucksman used to say, ein breicha. And no other choice. That one has to recognize. And how does one recognize this? Well, the month of El, Yitzhak Nosson was born in Elul, and he becomes a worthy member of the Klal Yisroel in Elul. There's a lot of rimozim that are brought in poskim for the word Elul. All known, HaShulchon brings some. There's one that's brought by the Sfas Emes, which surely brings out the message of Bar Mitzvah. Say in the morning, every day, in Mizmor Lesodo, Hu asonu v'lo anachnu. If you look at a good siddur, and you will find out that there's a krioksif. It is written lo with an aleph, and we read it lo with a vav. And as Sfas Emes says, lo with an aleph, and lo with a vav makes el. So what's the idea? It says lo anachnu with a vav. We are with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He says, but there's one condition. Lo anachnu with an aleph. As long as there's a little suffix in your mind that you are somebody too in this world, that you are a shutev or a partner to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you have no shaykhs to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. First you have to understand lo with an aleph. It's not we. It's all HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Then you are zoche to the lo with a vav. Our bar mitzvah is a very fortunate boy. Grew up, our Kehilla, his grandparents, his parents, choshev mishpoches. His father, kaveh itim leTorah. At least I can testify to this. His mother, teacher. His grandfather, kaveh itim leTorah. That's where you grew up. But as a Frenchman says, noblesse oblige. Nobility puts obligation. So we expect from you, that you will not be a nar anymore, but you become a full-fledged member with all the demands and with all the great advantages that are there in being a member of the Klal Yisroel. And so we wish you, your parents, and your grandparents, a hearty mazel tov. Rav Gedi Shlita asked me to convey his regrets that he cannot take part at your bar mitzvah, but made me a shliach. I know what they say, shliach lemila. Well, this is a maisa shliach to send you his very best wishes for your future. So we wish you that you, for a long, healthy life, should work on yourself to become a Talmid Chacham, a Yerei Shamayim, somebody that your parents, your grandparents, and all of us can be proud of. Mazel tov.